Chim. Hey, hello everyone. Hello, Min Kanwu, Luca Dilber. Thank you. Dennis, Crispy Dave is here. Hello everyone. Sorry about starting the stream a bit late, but I failed to take into consideration that Fabian Nakamura would go into into tie breaks. That they would well, not necessarily draw their games, but it went longer than 4 games today, so they had to play 6 games. So we do not get to see any games from the Meadow Arena, so we go straight into the main event. But I will mention the winners of the Meadow Arena. So here we have What's Up Antonio. I think he also won the previous Meadow Arena, so congratulations again. New Era is in second place. Ivanesco, congratulations, Ivanesco the legend, in third. Then we have even I can't read this. Satyana Natam, Dev789 in fifth, also in from the previous tournament. Merkur, then we have Pug B in seventh, Jack 2001 in eighth, Tal Style in ninth, and the Rising Star in 10th. So as of next Friday, we're gonna cover the Meadow Arena as well in the stream, but this time I didn't get a chance to do so. So here we also have an international master playing this tournament, Levon Livac. So we're gonna start off with his game and then go deeper into the rabbit hole as usual. And here he's playing against Bruno. Already we have quite the game. So let's check it out. Sorry about that. Okay, and Leon berserked Bruno. So let's see if Bruno can hold his own. It's gonna be pretty wild. He has here the open file, open G file for attack, so we'll see what he can make of it. Not allowing the pawn to be pushed, very nice. All right, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I missed some characters from the keyboard. And I think we have some mods from the previous streams, but if we will have some problems, then we might add some more mods. When's the analysis of the match between the comedians, myself, and Anand coming? Well, probably after this event, the Magnus Invitational ends. But we'll see. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna show it. Marco Horstman is here. Hello, man. Thanks for joining us. The mod is here. All right. So offering a queen trade. Will White be interested? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Can Bruno survive this? Whew, this is very intense. Thank you, Guruprit. Where's the Morphe Saga? The Morphe Saga is currently on hold, as it's not going anywhere. We're gonna continue it as soon as the Magnus Invitational ends, and our battle between Morphe and Bowden, and then Morphe and Mr. Barnes, and then Morphe and well, Howard Staunton, or not. We'll see. How do you join the arena? Well, there's the first link in the description below. It says main event. You just join that, and you are in the arena. And we've only just started, so this is the perfect game, the perfect moment to join. And we're also gonna mention Leela versus Stockfish as soon as we finish with the Magnus Invitational. No, I didn't stream the Meadow Arena. I already mentioned that I didn't take into account that Fabi and Nakamura would play 6 games. I thought it'd be 4, and then we'd be in time to stream Meadow Arena as well. Who won Lila versus Stockfish? Well, we can't reveal that now, as I plan to cover some games after the Invitational ends. Thank you, Mr. Nick F. Okay, so can Black do this? It looks very ugly for White, but Bruno is doing his best. But no, here it's just mate, so obviously it wasn't enough. So Levic prevails. All right, let's go back here and check out some other games. Let's go here. All right, Stoned Cutter. Let's see, Mr. Okay, just lost him. Houdini. It's moving too fast. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see Michal. How is Michal doing? Versus Madness Boy 21. All right. Michal berserking, so we're gonna have a nice game. Ah, Shanks, you finished 2nd in the Meadow Arena. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Who are the people playing? They are playing themselves. All right, Madness Boy playing extremely fast. So he only spent 20 seconds so far. So Michael not gonna be too happy about this. No, it's not full. The reason you might not be able to join is, well, you might not have played enough games. That's one thing. But I don't even know if I made this criteria for this tournament. I think you can actually join. That it shouldn't be a problem. All right. Well, it's a very complicated position, especially for White, who is very low on time. You're wondering who will play board 1 for France in the Olympiad. Well, I do imagine it will be MVL. No reason for it to be someone else. Will I show Morphe's opera game again? I don't know. I still I will watch it one more time. If I feel like there is a reason for me to redo it, I will. But I kind of don't think I will. I like it the way it is. I know it's an old video, you know, before my videos were in 60 frames per second, but that just gives it that little special something, I guess. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely gonna, by definitely I mean most probably gonna show the game Comedians versus Comedians and myself versus Anand. What do I think about Mato? Mato is a legend. That's a well-known fact. When is the new merch coming? Soon, very soon. It's gonna have something to do with our chess manga that we are creating at the moment. So you will be also able to support the manga if you enjoy it, also with some merch. Who do I think will win the Magnus Invitational? I have no idea. Well, now we know who won't win it, as well, the match between Fabi and Nakamura is over. I'm not going to mention who won, as some of you might not have seen it, but we do know who will not win the Magnus Invitational. Why did Alireza switch federations? Well, playing for Iran was problematic for him. He couldn't. They didn't allow him to play certain nations, and he just he just decided to play for a different nation. I imagine it will be France. Due to political reasons. I'm sure if you Google it, you will find a nice idea. So Black resigned and Michal prevails, and he wins 0 rating points for this victory. Very nice. Ognen, the interview with MVL, it will be on the 14th of May, but I will probably publish it maybe some 2-3 days after that, as it does. It will require some light editing. All right, Goran Chess Lab is also here. Let's see how Goran is doing. He's been winning a lot of his tournaments on chess.com. Let's see if he can do some damage here as well. Yeah, thank you for being here, guys. Yeah, Ding seems pretty strong. I actually picked the Ding in the Fantasy Chess League, so we'll see tomorrow what he does against Magnus. Of course, he won against Magnus in the preliminaries, but that was just Magnus trolling around. Now Magnus will, of course, use his full repertoire, and we'll see if Ding can do something there. Well, I already uploaded game 3 of Nakamura versus Fabi from the semifinals, and I will probably upload the other games tomorrow, as we still have this tournament, so it's going to be pretty late. And I might be a little bit tired. I don't really enjoy making the videos tired, so I'll rather do it tomorrow, you know, when I'm well rested. Meadow Arena needs to last longer. You think so? Okay, I mean, I could make it last a little bit longer, but it might be somewhat problematic if I stream both events. That will take me some 4 hours then to stream both events. What do I think makes Chess better than Chess24 and Chess.com? Well, I'm not saying it's better, but for actual gameplay, as we are here to play chess, it's just a lot more smoother. There are no ads. You know, basically, Chess is made for playing chess, and that's it. So that's the purpose of its existence, and it does that very well. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, equal material, equal everything, and almost equal time. So this is one equal game. What was the criteria to choose players for the Magnus Invitational? Okay, Goran resigned, as I guess he just blundered here. What just happened? Oh yeah, he just blundered the rook. Okay, it happens. It's too bad. Let's go deeper into the rabbit hole. But yeah, I don't know what was the criteria. I think they basically wanted to invite the strongest players possible, which would also make the tournament more interesting. So that's why, of course, Alireza is there, as he's a sensation and also an incredibly strong online player. And they wanted to make basically a tournament of greater strength than the candidates tournament. Which of course is not that hard to make, since you have Magnus playing in it. But yeah, I think they had some sort of a committee that decided who will be invited, and also Magnus did have a say in it, or at least he said he did, that he made it possible for Giri to play, or maybe he was just joking around about that. All right, who do we have? Let's see how the professional is doing. Is Yelena playing? Yeah, I think she might be. We're gonna check up on her. Abbott Hayes from Chess. Hello, man. Yeah, we had some nice games. Although I think the score is highly in your favor, but I never mind that. Why is it named the Magnus Carlsen Invitational? I don't think he actually invited anyone. It's just that I think he's like, well, he's obviously very popular, and his name rings a bell, so it does make a sense. It does make sense to use that name. Or I could be wrong. I could be wrong. All right, so this just never happened. So let's just go deeper into the rabbit hole. It's difficult streaming alone like this. You need to have a tournament director and a separate person for reading the chat. Then everything goes smooth. Fiddler Crab. Okay, we have the legend himself. Let's see. The legend himself. Let's see if he justifies that name. Against the tennis gambit. AGADMATOR Invitational coming next. Yeah, I was actually considering this to make some sort of a tournament to invite. Oh, and there we go. The legend himself already wins. Yeah, I don't think, of course, White will resign or anything. It's just the exchange, but yeah, we might do that. Do I know the Botes gambit? Yeah, it's I guess it's when you give up the queen and then try to win on time. It's fairly known in bullet games. Why wasn't Anand invited for the invitational? I have no idea. So maybe since it's an online event and but yeah, I really don't know. No one ever mentioned this. Can a common person like you win against Carlsen or Anand? Well, anything is possible, I guess. Marco Horstman, the moderator, says that the chat is being exceptionally nice today. Yeah, I'm very glad to hear that. Although it does help that we put the chat in slow mode. Alright, let's see what's happening here. The legend himself doing very well. If the rook moves, we have a capture on f2. So what's happening here? Yeah, slowly but surely he will get to enjoy his extra exchange. Ding or Magnus? Well, I chose, I think I chose, yeah, in my fantasy league I chose that the Ding wins tomorrow, but that it will be a you know, a tie, that it will be a really intense match. So I predicted like a 2-2 score, and then they go into playoffs, and then maybe even Armageddon after that. Is do-do a good game? I don't know what's a do-do. Winning against a top GM would be like trying to win against Usain Bolt on a race to 100 meters. I think it would be even harder. I think, you know, I'm pretty sure there are some exceptionally fast people in the world that we don't know of, but I don't think there's like an exceptionally strong, super hidden grandmaster out there, you know, somewhere living in some, you know, box, you know, in the mountains or something. Okay, so the legend himself is up a rook, a bishop, and a knight, and we have resigns here. Okay. So we go deeper into the rabbit hole. 1,362 players so far, so not bad. The Shadow Gambit. Okay, but we're looking for a game that's just starting. Okay, that's already started. Let's see. There is a guy. Raid the Necromancer. Okay, this looks like a reasonable position. Let's check out. Okay, but it's nah. We already missed the good stuff. But okay, we chose it, so let's enjoy it. Why the rabbit hole? Why not a foxhole? Well, I'm a pretty big fan of the Matrix, so I guess that's why I go with the rabbit hole. Not not really of Alice in Wonderland, but I took the reference from the Matrix. What's a fantasy chess league? It's something they have in Chess 24 where you just try to predict as many things as possible, like who will win this round, who will win by how many points, and stuff like that. What would be a Tal's rating today? I don't know what his rating would be, but you know, if he stopped drinking and smoking and was still alive and able to play chess, he would be 2800, no problem. Am I the highest subscribed chess YouTuber? Yeah, I think so for the moment. Please give a link to this. For those of you who have just joined the chat or are still interested in joining the tournament, there is a link in the description below. It's the first thing you see. It says main event, click it to join, and that's it. You are immediately in the tournament. The games start by themselves. It's very, very, you know, very, very convenient. Alright, let's see how Ray the Necromancer deals with this endgame. Bishops of opposite colors, but he is down 2 pawns. No, 3 pawns, make that 3 pawns. So this will be extremely difficult. Do I know of any GMs who watch me analyze their games? I know some GMs who from time to time watch my videos, but not for the purpose of my analysis, but mostly maybe for entertainment purposes. But I don't think any of them would watch it for analysis, as well. It's mostly for entertainment. Alright, so this pawn makes a breakthrough and now he just marches forward. Or not. Ah, you want games from Zuckertort and Steinitz. Alright. I can see that. A nice, the first unofficial, well, not the unofficial World Chess Championship, but yeah, it kind of is. Zuckertort is the student of Adolf Andersen, and then he faced Steinitz for the unofficial World Chess Championship title. Where is MVL? I imagine he's in France, but could be anywhere. What breed is Meadow? No one knows. No one knows, but I think he's like a crossbreed of something like a Belgian Shepherd or maybe something like that. I don't know. That's what I tell people mostly, but I have no idea. Alright, and here we have Ray the Necromancer still trying to play this with 10 seconds on the clock. Yeah, whenever someone asks me if Fischer would have beaten Karpov if they've played, I never actually answer that. It's just it's impossible to answer that. But I'm always interested in the chat's opinion. So what do you guys think? Would Fischer win or would Karpov win in their 1975 match? Alright, and Ray the Necromancer goes down. Alright, let's go to some deeper depths. Alright, let's try and find a game that's only just starting. Okay, this is reasonable. Sajaswant versus Captain Robertes. Captain Robertes. Okay, so it's basically a tie. We have Fischer and we also have Karpov. Who is the artist for the chess manga? It's my friend Tino, but you will meet him before we publish the actual chapter 1 of our chess manga. We will of course make a video where you will be introduced to the artist, to the writer, to well, to me, but you guys already know me, so and you know, to learn more about everything. When is the podcast with MVL? It's on the 14th of May. And like I said, it will only be published like maybe 18th or 20th, as it does require some light editing. Yeah, super GMs and ordinary GMs, and well, just players in general have a good memory. But it's not like I think someone actually made an experiment. They had I think like maybe average club players and some very strong grandmasters, and then they showed them like in flashcards. They showed them some positions and if they can reconstruct them. And then of course, if the positions were from real games, the grandmasters were extremely good at reconstructing the games. But then they showed the club players and the grandmasters like totally random positions that or that you couldn't use pattern recognition to recognize the piece placements, and they were about the same. The grandmasters didn't do a better job at reconstructing those positions than the club players. I heard that there was an experiment like that. Why is Vishy Anand not in top 10 players in world of all time? I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure he is. Do I know Stipe Miocic? I don't know him personally, but I do know of him, yes. Ah, they had Judith Polgar do that experiment, says Chicken Maze. Thank you for that information. You can't find the podcast just yet, as it didn't happen yet. But as soon as it happens, I will of course provide you with the links. I should do a Q&A since so many people ask the same questions. Well, I'm pretty sure they would ask questions even if I did a Q&A, because not every time are there the same people in there. But yeah, I am thinking about doing a Q&A. I actually thought about doing a Q&A very soon now, but I'm gonna do it on Instagram instead of YouTube, since I wanna. I'm thinking about boosting my presence on Instagram as well. So as I'm closing in on 30,000 followers on Instagram, I was thinking about doing like a Q&A there. Maybe, yeah, I was thinking about that. Why am I not playing now? Well, this is a tournament for subscribers. It's for showcasing their games. I thought it'd be nice to have one such tournament. Okay, and here Captain Robertez is flagged, but he's also down a rook and the bishop, so all is fair. All right, let's go deeper in and find some nice games. Okay, already 1,500 players. We have Toasted, Alicia supporter. As you can see, he has the nice flashy wing, but he just took a little pause. All right, Madness Boy, but we already saw a game by him. And also we're looking for a game that's just starting out. Roku. Okay, there are already queens traded off. Okay, this is some madness happening here. All right. Okay, here's some action Okay, page not found. I guess that game's over. Okay, there's a lot of action for us to enjoy. Why is the channel called AGADMATOR? Well, it's kind of my name, not my real name, but also I've heard Pragnananda isn't actually pronounced Pragnananda, but actually Pragyananda. So if anyone can confirm that, it would also be very nice. How tall am I in centimeters? Well, 191, I believe. Does AGADMATOR mean something in Croatian? No, it doesn't. It kind of does, but not really. How was my play with the comedians against Vichy? Well, it was funny. It was really funny because I knew that we were doing well, but we were extremely low on time, and it was funny because we were all in the same Zoom chat, and of course Vichy could hear us talk, and then well, it's just very weird playing a game like that. But yeah, he said we were doing very well up until like 30 move 37, but then we were below 1 minute, and well, we just pushed a pawn, and our position just crumbled. But yeah, it was fun. I don't know if it was fun for him, but it was fun for us. Do I believe Ritalin is a common doping in chess? I've never heard of that someone would use it for a chess game. Do I think you can become a strong player by only playing Blitz or Rapid? Yeah, sure, but you will, I guess, you will become a strong Blitz or Rapid player. I don't think you will do well in Classical. Yeah, I have a sister. All right, we have a nice check here, and so equal material, but white extremely low on time. Against a much lower rated opponent, so we'll see. We'll see if he can win this with 5 seconds. Will I invite Niels Grandelius to my podcast? I don't know. We'll see. If he will be interested, why not? Okay. Uh, let's see. One game. Okay. Let's see. This one. Who is berserking? Anui is berserking. Let's see. Hohaus versus Anui. 1-4-3-2. Did I feel happy when Vichy said your strategy was the best? Well, of course. Who wouldn't be happy? But it was weird because the comedians they played c4. They went for the English. I never played the English in my entire life, but the position we got was was very nice. It was quite simple, so we didn't really have to think much about what to do. And then later, Vichy said that he didn't really know how to make a breakthrough, but then we made a breakthrough and made it easy for him, which is normal. Should try and get Yasser Serevan on the podcast. Yeah, he'd make a good podcast companion, as he can really tell some wild stories. I could just invite him to just tell some stories, not even ask him anything. Why do I always scratch my foot? It's not my foot I scratch. It's the speakers. Have I done a saga of a living player? No, I haven't. Ima sad. Yeah, sorry about that. It seems like the stream went offline for a brief moment. But I guess it's back on. Yeah, no, it wasn't me that that made that. I was just I didn't know why the internet went down, so I was planning on switching it to my mobile internet, but then it just came back. So pretty weird stuff. No, not free the dash squared bishop. Free the dark squared bishop. And Hochhaus, I think he's gonna win this one, or black will try to win it with 3 seconds on the clock. And now push. Okay, and Hochhaus wins. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. Okay, we're back here. So who's leading the tournament? Blue Wolf is leading. Alright, let's see a game by the leader. Blue Wolf against Creative Genius. No, Magnus isn't out of it for the past 2 games. He just already qualified for the knockouts, and he decided to have some fun. Vincent Keimer versus Firouzja. Well, some 2 years ago, maybe they would be on equal terms, but I think Firouzja is now way ahead of all the other youngsters. Hochhaus is my father-in-law, so to say. All right. No one berserked, but still Blue Wolf is up a minute on the clock. And we have a lot of action here on the F-file. So I guess black will try to open up the F-file once he figures what to do with the light square bishop. Oh, he sacrifices it. Very nice. To open up the F-file. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so he grabs the bishop, and now he has to figure out what to do about this. Black offers a draw, white... Oh, black offered a draw, actually. And white... Okay, but this could be dangerous, maybe. If we get something like this in with check. But still, the light square bishop is a pretty good defender. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for the contribution, Scott Sonnenborn. Yeah, the newest subscriber milestone was the big one. Like 500,000 is big, 600,000 is already closing in on 1 million. Why I don't read the comments out loud? Yeah, I do. Of course I do. Yes, of course I play guitar like Henrik's, of course. You want me to raise a minimum for Meadow Arena to prevent smurfing? Well, I think 100 games is a bit too much. Okay, so he goes for Queen d4. I was thinking more of like Queen h4 and Bishop to d4, but here he decides to give up the Queen. Okay, a nice Queen trade. And now it's just bullet. With who knows what happening here. It's very solid. The rooks will not cross this. Although you can push the G pawn, I guess. Yeah, he goes for it. Is Hikaru cheating? What kind of a silly question is that? How would anyone be cheating? Who's gonna be the next world champ? Depends on what you mean by the next world champ. If you think who's gonna beat Magnus now, I would say no one. But if you're saying who will be the next world champ someday, still have no idea. All right, 3 seconds for Creative Genius. Will he do it with 1 second on the clock? I don't think so. And a nice win for Blue Wolf. All right. Let's see. Okay. Who do we have at the top 10? Blue Wolf, Leon Livac, Bruno is here, Rebov, Ali Jafari, GM, Peki, Houdini, Matoe, Kid 39, and Michael. So those are the top 10 so far. But let's go check out some other players. Okay, the Slippery Penguin just started playing. Yeah, maybe Firuja, maybe. But I don't know. It seems weird since well, for the past ever since the match Carlsen Anand, the matches have been decided not in classical. So Carlsen played 10 games against Karakin and drew all 10. And okay, they did exchange punches. One game was won by Carlsen, one by Karakin. But then against Caruana, it was 12 draws. So again, we did not have a new world champion or an older one affirmed in the classical time format. So I don't think the the next world champion will be decided in classical. Hikaru's new thumbnail is similar to my own. Yeah, Hikaru does that sometimes. He even said so in one of his videos. He said sorry to AGADMATOR fans for the clickbait. Because I also, when I saw the thumbnail, I was like, I don't remember making this thumbnail. And then I was like, oh, it's okay, it's Hikaru's channel. Alright. The Chen Master. And, okay, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Chen Master against Yugi, or Hugi. Depends on where he's from. Yeah, slow mode is on, but it only means that one person cannot comment, I think, more than once in 15 seconds. Can Anand become world champion again? Of course. I think once you reach that World Chess Championship match, anything can happen there. But reaching the candidates, that's the hard part. Thank you, Mr. Archie, the legend. Thank you. If I could meet one chess player from the past, who would it be? Oh, Paul Morphy, of course. There's no question about it. Alright, Hugi resigns here as he is down a rook. Alright, Kevin Haas. Is Kevin Haas what's happening here? Okay, there's a very open position with that black king over there. Black wants to trade, fix his pawn structure. And the white, of course, declines. But will he have problems now? We'll see. And if black can somehow get this bishop working. Okay, what do you do now? Rook here. No, you don't. That's for him to figure out, as he's the one who berserked. What did I bet in the fantasy? It's not for betting. But I chose Ding to win the invitational. What if someone uses the engine in the tournament? Okay, these are the absolute elite players of chess in the world. If they cheated, used engines, and if it somehow got out, then their careers are ruined. No one would ever invite them anywhere. It would just be it would be unthinkable. So I don't think anyone would even consider such a thing. And okay, that's just a mate blunder. And another thing, well, I don't know what's Firuja's situation, but all the others, I don't think they're having money problems, so I don't think they have to do it for the money. So, you know, they would just it would ruin their careers. It's simply not an option. Okay, here we have candidate master Kebezon, 1983, against Ehozian from Slovenia. One day there will be a chess engine in someone's contact lenses. I don't think that's like someday. I do believe that technology is available to us now. All right, so what's happening here? It's a very nice pawn on d6, and black is having trouble castling. We do know this much, so it's white all the way. So we'll see how he handles the situation. Probably, yeah. Okay, now the knight blocks, so the king can castle. But I don't think you're all that happy about castling here. But we'll see. Now knight g5 might be very strong since you cannot capture, and there will be the threat maybe for some further weakenings. We'll see what happens. Okay, and he goes for a knight g5. Now, I would have chosen the other knight. I don't know. Yeah, since now you're not threatening anything, so. But yeah, maybe there was something wrong with choosing the other knight. Ah, he does it like this. Okay. Yeah, that also works. Very nice. He tricked him. He would have tricked me easily. How long till Firouzja becomes a formidable force in the chess world? He already is a formidable force in the chess world. You just don't see it here because he's playing the absolute elite, but he wasn't last in this tournament. He did very well. So, did Magnus finance the Magnus Invitational? I have no idea. I imagine he didn't finance the whole $250,000 himself, but you never know. You were expecting more videos from me today. Yeah, I'm you know, contrary to popular belief, I'm not a machine. And you know, okay, so we have a resignation here. Very nice. Checkmater 47, but not playing currently. Let's go some deeper. All right. What's this? Pipanchuk. I think we had Pipanchuk in the previous tournament. Both of them berserking. Okay, let's see what happens here. Is YouTube my full-time job? Yes, it is. It certainly is. Who do I think would have won the candidates tournament? Well, the same person that will win the candidates tournament, as it will continue. It's not that they just eliminated it. The next saga after Morphe. Well, basically what you guys continue, but I was kind of looking forward to really making a Judith Polgar saga finally. But we'll see. Can GM join this game? Do you mean this tournament? Yeah, anyone can join. And we will make a TAL game, yes, for 600,000 subscribers, as that's what we do here. So this bishop stuck here, not very happy, but white is on the attack, obviously, so he's not worried about that bishop. Okay. Is it possible to add an Arabic translation to my videos? I guess it's possible if someone with the knowledge of the Arabic language would do so. I myself am unable to do so. Arat Sinha, you cannot see the podcast anywhere since it's not available yet. We're only gonna make it in some 14 days. From which country am I? I am from Croatia. And what's happening here? Is this queen just coming to h7? And then nothing. So black says that's not a problem. Queen h6. Okay, and now you push, right? No, even better, you capture. And now what? It's pretty great. And there's the mate threat, just queen check followed by mate. Yeah, you have to defend against that. He finds it. But now what? He still goes for it. But now it's kind of pointless, right? No? Yeah, but you have to win on time. That's also a thing. Just start running with your king and win. That's some good flagging action from Pipanchuk there. Very nice. Alright, let's see what we have here. Nikolai is here. Let's check out if Nikolai is playing. Not really. He's not playing. Who is this? Bistravoda. Alright, here's some... Here's a weird position. Bistravoda against Artur Bayramyan. Yes, everyone can join. If you want, there is a link in the description below. You just click on it, you click join, and you are immediately in the tournament. So here, black, I will say blunder the queen, or not. He decided to trade it, but now it's a knight and rook against. Yeah, I don't see this this ending well for white. Or maybe it does. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Oh, there was a check here. Oh no, it was check for him. But yeah, maybe if he doesn't go for check, there's the fork. Ah, he spots the fork. Yeah, but there's no other move to make but a move with the queen, so you kind of have to do it. How much do I play each day? Not a lot. I play some bullet games and maybe a few blitz games, but very few. I try some Scandinavian, and then I lose, and then I say, okay, that's enough. Do I know Nikola Tesla? Of course, everyone knows Nikola Tesla. Anu Sharma says he joined, he lost all the games. Oh, and that's a nice blunder. Artur Bayramyan loses after this blunder. But yes, it's hard against the queen when the king is bare naked. Okay, let's find a nice one like this. Here's something is happening here. So a passed pawn against the rook. Nope, it's just over. Black is able to trade, and that's it. Okay, but he does have two passed pawns, and he will of course try to flag him. Yes, he got one, but will he get the other one? If he doesn't get the other one... No, you shouldn't have left the pawn. Yeah, okay, now it's a draw, but he might have won that game if he kept protecting the pawn. You should never give up your last pawn. Okay, we have FIDE Master Squash Maestro, but that game is already over. X Brain Melt X, alright. From Greece. Against Undertaker 50. And that's a very nice that's a very nice H pawn. Ah, Nizmedinov Saga. Yes, that one is definitely coming. Yeah, of course I like manga and anime, but I don't really watch or read it that much. Like maybe if my friend will recommend something, then I will check it out, but not like a lot. Yeah. Ah, Harry Nelson Pillsbury's Saga. Yeah, but we're gonna meet those players a lot, as we still have to do. Okay, we've covered Capablanca, but we will do Rubinstein at some point. We, of course, will do Alekhine, and so on. Ah, yeah, okay. A lot of people asking what I did for my previous job. For my previous job, I was a graphics designer. for a local company here, and I was designing some flyers, some catalogs, some their website, like some posters, like anything that needed some designing. That's basically what I was doing. Do you think Ivanchuk is still in shape? Of course, Ivanchuk is always in shape. Vasily Ivanchuk. But it's he's like Nepo. Nepo is the modern Ivanchuk. You never know which one will show up. Okay, and here black just gets mated, so that's unfortunate for X-Brain Meltex. After king moves, of course, queen here is mate, so he resigns. Very nice. All right, we look for one that's just starting. Okay, but here's a lot of action. Can't seem to find ones that are just starting out. So can black survive this? And what is happening? Okay, he doesn't get a rook, since obviously the queen can block any checks, but the rook comes. And now it's a problem. Yeah, and now queen checks. Okay. He goes for that. Instead, it's a free rook, no? You grab the rook and that's it. You don't have a mate. Yes, of course. So Lasker Saga. We will do a Lasker Saga. Was chess my passion for life? Well, yes, I would have to say so. I stopped following it at some point in my life, but then I returned to it. How do you stay confident after losing a game? Well, like everything else in life, I would say. Do you speak Russian? No, I don't, but I am planning to take it up very soon. I even wanted to mention that if any of you are actually into teaching maybe Russian, maybe we could work out some kind of a deal. Deadly Knights. Alright, oh, this guy's getting mated. We're not gonna even check that out. Okay, but here, no, I just lost that game. Okay, here's one that just started. Rachidove versus Casador. Okay, that 4 is an A, obviously. French or Sicilian? The Sicilian, always. I'm really considering, really considering to start studying Najdorf, like a lot, like really study it. Maybe after the invitational, I will attempt to do just that. And maybe then I make some sort of a how to Najdorf video for beginners, as I'm also a Najdorf beginner. What does AGADMATOR mean? Well, that's the biggest secret ever. I cannot just... okay, he threatens h6, so you have to prevent that somehow. Or with h5, but you have to do it. Okay, he does it like that. But now you capture, I guess, huh? You don't push f6, yeah. And you bring the other guys into the game. Yeah, I thought maybe you push, but... and then try and get your bishop into the game. But this also works, I guess. Threatening mate. And now... okay, now you just grab that. I thought this was maybe a little bit dangerous, but obviously not. If I did a Spassky Saga, would I end it in the 1969 World Chess Championship or do some tournaments after 1972, finishing with the Fischer-Spassky return match? I still haven't covered the Sveti Stefan match Fischer played against Spassky in 92, so we're definitely gonna cover that, but I don't think it's gonna be a part of either Fischer or Spassky saga. I think it's just gonna be like a standalone saga, but we're definitely doing that one. As aside from game one, I don't think I've even seen the games, so I'm excited about it. Greetings from Serbia. Urushov Gambit or King's Gambit? I'm a big King's Gambit fan myself. And here, how do you prevent Queen G7 mate? Okay, he tries something, but it makes no difference because Casador wins this one with a nice mate. Okay, 27 minutes left. Let's see how are our players doing in the standings. So Leon Livajic in third. He just lost a game after a nice streak. And here we have Blue Wolf with also a very nice streak. Rebov in second, who is a 1960 player, so he really came a long way here, and won a lot of rating, I imagine. Bruno, how is Bruno doing? Thank you, Raising Glasgow. Thanks for the contribution. You've gained 300 rating points. Due to the content. I don't think it's due to the content. I think you're the one who you need to thank for that. Okay, let's see this one. One from the top 10. From Mexico. Daniel from Mexico against Checkmater 47. Is Caruana stronger when he plays the Petrov than when he plays other openings? Caruana is strong whatever he plays. And here, White is without a queen, so we've chosen a weird game to show, but... And that's mate, very nice. A nice queen sacrifice for a nice back rank mate. Alright, let's go a little bit here. And then maybe in the last 15 minutes we're gonna check out some of our top players. Devil, Mr. Devil's 1908 against Shankhadeep 2006. Yeah, of course we're gonna do the Tigran saga as well. Yes, a nice pointless queen sacrifice for a nice back rank mate, but who wouldn't do it? I mean, it was... of course we would do that. I should visit India. Yes, I do hope to visit one day. Most people I know went to India. I've never been, so I do hope to visit one day. How do I choose sagas? Well, it's a very serious process. Okay, now we just capture and deliver check, right? Basically, I think about sagas that I would like to do, and then I give you guys a chance to vote between the sagas I'd like to do. So that's basically how it works. Yes, Kid Raja says it well. I do a lot of planning. Yeah, when I reach below the desk and I do something is I actually lower the volume of the speakers so I don't have a double sound. So if I hear a sound over my speakers, and then the microphone will pick that up, but it will also pick up the sound from the actual soundboard. In order to reduce a double sound, but I also need to hear it a little bit, as it annoys me if it's just completely silent. So I have to manage it properly. So that's why sometimes I have to do it. Okay, Tokido G. Okay, again we have Shankhadeep 2006. So now for a more serious game, as both of them have berserked. Thank you, Thomas Erie, for the contribution, man. 30 minutes every day, that's great stuff. Yes, and I hate headphones. I don't hate them, but I prefer not to have them. Did I ever think of becoming a professional player? Yeah, I did maybe some, I don't know, 12, 12 years ago maybe, when I was still playing. Basically, I was really working hard on my chess up until I started college. Then then you just have less time to work on it, and you start working, and and so on. But I always kept enjoying it, and now I basically do what I do because of that, all of that enjoying that I did. Thank you, Mr. Sarat Kumar. Thank you for the kind words. And thank you for the joke, Paul Void. I think that's the oldest chess joke in existence, but just in case people haven't heard it, I will read it. So I was having dinner with Gary Kasparov. Problem was, we had a checkered tablecloth, and it took him 2 hours to pass the salt. Yes, maybe someone didn't hear that one, so I hope you enjoyed that as well. What did I take at college? Yeah, I pretty sure I answered that like a couple of times already, but I don't mind. I went to law school, then I studied graphics design, and then some computer science. So a mixture of everything, if you will. What's this? Okay, okay. Here's a good end game. Okay, but now it's just a free pawn for a rook, and then knight here. No, okay. That works as well, I guess. Now that's a free bishop. Okay, now it's just game. All right, and here we have a Resigns by Tokido. Very nicely done. Okay, Caberzon. Okay, FIDE Master Marljevi from Slovenia is also here, and FIDE Master Squash Maestro is also here. So let's check out a game by Mr. FIDE Master Squash Maestro. Have I listened to BTS? No, I haven't. I haven't. It's the Korean boy band, right? Yeah, I can play blindfold. I played like last time I played was like a month ago against the artist that draws our manga, and I was able to win. I was able to win in like maybe 20 moves, but he's rated around 1400. So if I played against a stronger player, of course it would be much harder. Here we have a nice rook sacrifice, and of course he would like to checkmate him with captures and mate. And the white will try to do something against that. Yeah, but now you can actually capture, right? No, you can't. And with the bishop here, wow, that's the stuff. Thank you, Sigenus, for the contribution. I should hire you to answer most of these common questions. And okay, here we have Resigns. Squash Maestro wins this. Very nicely done by Squash Maestro. Yeah, but like I said, yeah, I will do the next Q&A. So I had one on YouTube, like when I started YouTube, I had one. Pozdrav Sebastian Nanic. I had one on Reddit when I created the AGADMATOR official Reddit subreddit, and yeah, I'm thinking of having the next one on Instagram, but I will announce that if any of you guys are interested, just to boost the following on some other platforms as well. All right, we have 18 more minutes in the tournament. Let's see. Blue Wolf still leading, and Levon Livaich trying to overtake him. Is he playing Blue Wolf maybe? Nope. Ah, but we can't see who he's playing against. Ah, he's playing against Rebov. Okay, let's see. Let's see if he can continue the streak. How to improve your endgame? You have to study the endgame. I just bought a book, 100 endgames you need to know. Can't really remember the author. It just popped out. The book just popped up on my Kindle, and it was like, "Do you want this book?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll take it." So, gonna check it out. Maybe it's good. But yeah, if you wanna study the endgame, I guess Dvoretsky's endgame manual. You will not be wrong. Thank you, fold up bed, for the contribution. Why do abandon say I'm sorry about that? Well, I already mentioned that. I fixed the sound so we don't have a double sound. What about Silman? Yeah, Jeremy Silman. You can also grab anything by Jeremy Silman, and you will not be sorry. You will improve your chess greatly. Stream as much as you can, please. I actually am streaming as much as I can. This is the absolute top. And Leon is also streaming if you happen to be on Twitch, so you can also check out his streams in the future, or even now. Pozdrav Bojan iz Makedonije. Yeah, I already did my Q&A on YouTube, but like I said, I need to increase the following on some other platforms as well, so that's why I'm doing this one on Instagram to also commemorate the 30,000 subscribers on Instagram milestone, kind of. Although they're not actually subscribers, they are called followers there, but it's kind of the same thing. Niroshan, there you go, Mr. Niroshan. Am I studying for the MVL interview? If by studying you mean preparing some questions, well, of course. You don't just show up on an interview unprepared. And okay, Levic wins the game. And here we have resignation. And okay, he's down a rook and the bishop, so it does make sense. So let's see what's happening. Here we have Marlevy. Is Marlevy playing? Yeah, okay, here's a game that's just starting out. And he's against the Goran Chess Lab. Let's see how he does. Zela, I'm from Croatia, man. And yes, I do play that guitar, but like every morning for 10 minutes. I'm still trying to get back into it. Oh, you learned chess at the age of 4 by observing your uncle play. Oh, well, okay, a lot of prodigies and great historic figures started out that way. Yeah, I teach a lot of chess fundamentals. That's kind of my thing. What is my favorite catchphrase of my own? I have no idea. That's a tough question. Have I ever tried Backhouse chess? No, but I do enjoy watching someone else play it. Carlos K says I beat Yelena in Blitz. Congratulations, man. How do you choose the openings that you study? Well, I guess you study the one you like. Yeah, lastly but not leastly, that's yeah, you guys enjoyed that one once, so I thought, yeah, okay, let's use that one. Even though it's not a word, I don't mind. All right, let's see what's happening here. The queen is under attack. My favorite sitcom. My favorite sitcom. There are so many, but I'm a really big fan of the old ones, like Fools and Horses or Seinfeld or even Friends or How I Met Your Mother. Like those are all great shows. Do I like memes? I've never met a person that does not like memes, so that's a weird question. Can you go professional chess in 1 year? Yes, you can, but you have to really grind it out. Thank you, Manchugo. You are stuck at 650 rating while your tactics are improving. What should I do to improve? Well, you should study the end game. That's definitely one way to do it. Thank you, I am Fleisch for the contribution. Without further ado, yeah, it could be one of the possible ones. Thank you, Victor. Thanks a lot, man. And okay, a lot of pressure here, but it's hard to say if black is able to do anything here. White is not getting tricked, that's for sure. There's the rook. Okay, if the knight moves, we have a mate with a queen sacrifice. Just queen captures follows by rook f1, but you have to force the knight to move somehow. That'd be nice. Yeah, he's still trying to do it. Okay, now, yeah, the knight moved. It's mate. Queen captures mate. Alright, he got it. Nice. Very nice. And a nice win for Goran Česlev against FIDE Master Marljevi. That was a good one. Alright, you guys asked for it. Let's see. Alright, and there's a game in progress. Let's see if Jelena will do what she will do against Mr. Saidikubal. How did I start liking chess? Yeah, it was quite the moment. I think I said this story a bit too much, but since you already asked, this friend of mine, he challenged me and he said that he will checkmate me in 7 moves, and we bet in like maybe $1.50, like 10 Croatian kuna. And not only did he not checkmate me in 7 moves, but I ended up winning the game, and that's basically how I started playing. So it's a weird story. Yeah, but now the the rook cannot move. Of course, you want to capture, and capture. So we'll see what happens there. Am I also a fan of poker? Yeah, I did play a lot of Texas Hold'em, like maybe some 10 years ago or even before that, but not anymore. Not anymore. I do play maybe a tournament here and there, like 1 tournament a year. How not to make blunders. You have to stop being human, not to make blunders. Your favorite AGADMATORism is improve the position of the king. I don't think that's like my thing. I'm pretty sure everyone says improve the position of the king. Do I play checkers? No, I don't. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of fun, but I don't. Alright, what do we have here? 36 seconds against 24. Oh, this is a tough one. Alright. Move faster, Jelena. It's a flag off. No more moves. Now you just move and that's it. Okay, that saves the rook. Okay. Oh wow. And that does it. Now pre-move all the way. And that's that pre-move. That's that pre-move action. And Yelena wins the game. Very nice. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. All right. So getting back, we have 7 more minutes, and Blue Wolf still in the lead. We have no idea who Blue Wolf is, and he's playing international master Leon Livaich. So let's see if he can do this. But it does appear that our friend the Blue Wolf is a very strong player. Oh, he's up rook and the bishop, but those pawns could be very very dangerous. We'll see if he can make use of those pawns. Hmm. Thank you, Mr. Kai Buddha. Thank you for the contribution, man. You're welcome, Mr. John McCary. You're welcome. My favorite blunder. Oh, there are so many. And Blue Wolf beats Leon. Wow, very nice, Mr. Blue Wolf. That is very impressive. Not a lot of people can beat Leon. And he continues his streak. Very nice. Alright, let's see a game by the Devils. That white king, that's a sad king, but if you can, okay, now it's just winning for white, I guess. If you can get get your pieces into the game. Sio Kulkarni, thank you. Yeah, I very much enjoyed the collab with Samat Raina. We might have some more videos in the future, who knows. Am I a fan of Alireza Firouzja? I think everyone is a fan of Firouzja. He's just the most popular thing in chess next to Magnus at the moment. So it makes sense, yeah? No more sorcery games. Yeah, there are always sorcery games. I mean, we are currently at what sorcery is this, number 9, but we're gonna go further than that, of course, but all in due time. If my podcast with MVL goes well, would I consider some live podcasts? I don't know about live podcasts since for it, or maybe I will. I don't know. Still haven't decided on that. But doesn't really matter if it's live or if it's a recorded podcast, since I will still be using your questions to improve on the podcast. Do a podcast with Magnus or and Anand. Yeah, I will definitely try if they will if they will be interested. I have to make a video for my milestone, but I've already shown all of Tal's games. Well, then I would find one that no one knows that exists somehow. Somehow I would do that. Yeah, I think Alpha Zero stopped playing chess, but who knows? Maybe they're just not allowing it to go public. Thank you, Christopher Barker, for the contribution. Favorite opening? I have no favorite opening, but if I had to choose one, it would be the Evans Gambit, of course. Use your questions to improve on the position of the podcast. Yes, that is what I'm planning. How does a podcast work? Well, me and Maxime, we talk and I record it. That's it. That's how a podcast works. I ask some funny stuff, he answers, and then maybe he asks something, I answer. Who knows? I've never done a podcast, so uh, should be interesting. Most iconic is Captures Captures. Yeah, Captures Captures is a good one. I enjoy that one. Okay, so two of the guys I actually know in person, Bruno and Michael, flagging it out. Thank you, Mr. Jim K. Podcasts must be pushed. Yes, well said. Podcasts must be pushed. And now the ladder checkmate. And that's it. Bruno does it. Good game, Bruno. Okay, Blue Wolf still in the lead, and I don't think Leon will be able to do it. Oh, my phone is listening to me. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. He's like, oh yeah, you requested me to listen. No, I didn't. Invoke the podcast god. Yeah. Favorite video game. I already mentioned that one too many times even. Which GMs gave me an autograph last year in Zagreb? All of them except Wesley. Wesley insisted on doing it after the game. Well, rather his mother did. Wesley did not speak, and then but I wasn't present after the game, so I got all of them except the Wesley one, unfortunately. And we do have time for one game, so let it be against a game by the leader, Mr. Blue Wolf. He's playing against Goran Cheslab, so let's see how he does. Yeah, I don't have any Rakia here at the moment. Thank you, Kylie Lee. How do you listen to the podcast? Well, I will give you the links. I still don't know where I should publish it since I've never done a podcast. Like, I know there's like Podbean and there's like Google Podcast or something like that, but I will have to check. But I will do it in the more, where podcasts belong. That's where I will publish them. And also on YouTube, of course, as it will also be a video podcast. I remind you of the midget from the Game of Thrones. Thank you. Thanks a lot, man. I am a bit higher. I'm a bit taller than Peter Dinklage, but thanks. I do appreciate the comment. Yeah, at first I thought maybe I'd publish it on a different channel, but then I decided, nah, I'm gonna use this one. It only makes sense. No, I haven't seen that video. Cody Flores. Aman Hamilton beats a guy twice in one game. Nope, but it sounds like he's humiliating someone. And okay, we can check this out as it's 5 seconds left in the tournament. So let's see how they brawl it out. Okay, one player has a rook, the other doesn't, so that's pretty much self-explanatory. Thanks for the contribution, Mr. Andy Dixon. If I can play a game against a world champ, who would it be? Against any world champ? Well, I already mentioned that, but if you consider Morphe an unofficial world champ, if you don't, then I guess anyone. I wouldn't really. It wouldn't really matter. Like if someone said, okay, tomorrow you will face Capablanca, I would say, okay, man, I agree. And Livac wins this game, which brings us to the end of the tournament. And our winner, with a 65% berserk rate and an 85% win rate, is Blue Wolf 2 with a performance of 386. Second place is Leon Livac, international master, who is second with performance 2463, 21 games played with a win rate of 86%. But yeah, the problem, I guess, is that Blue Wolf had less games, but he won more of them during his flames, so that's why he has more points. So congratulations. And third place, Devils 1908. And thank you again, Raising Glasgow, for the contribution. Oh, that would take me too long to answer that. The articles have been written on that. But yeah, in fourth place, Anu 1432, Peki 1 in fifth, Creative Genius in sixth, Bruno Pavcevic in seventh, Rebov in 8th, Michael 2002 in 9th, and Checkmate 47 in 10th. And we're also going to check out our top 20. Candidate Master Cabezon 1983, Baren Starker in 12th, then Sun Tzu 90, Shatak Divakaran, Pipanchuk, Ehosian, Simpa 123, Tokido G, and Pegizer in 20. So that's it. Thank you all guys for joining. It was a really fun tournament. Over 2,000 players, so this is our biggest tournament so far, and I'm fairly close into getting a sponsor for these tournaments. So we're gonna have some money prizes in future AGADMATOR Fridays. So we might have some other strong players attending. But until then, we're just gonna keep enjoying ourselves, having some nice time every Friday. And yeah, so that's it for this stream. I do hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one. The next one will be our 4th, and let's see if we can break 2,000 again. So yeah, I'm back to making videos of the Magnus Invitational, and you guys have an excellent rest of your evening. I will see you soon.